Welcome, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. We are live Sunday morning Art Goon. I'm your host, Shane, your Art Goon. Yeah. Right now I'm just doing the normal stuff. Putting the tags in, drawing, live art, making sure that we're not under the heading gaming, which we are. So let's flip that over. Hit that save button. And we got it going on. Hopefully y'all got it going on yourselves. It's Saturday. Gonna be taking it easy. I had a suggestion to do a pen scribble de pen, le plume. The pen's working, so whatever happens, let's go with it. It's gonna be a lot of scribbles, a lot of this, a lot of that. Come on in, ladies. Come on in. I definitely don't do scribble work. Let me invite these ladies in. Oh yeah, I'm open. I'm open till 5, noon to 5. All right, enjoy it's the Silver City. My name is Shane Dalton. All of my artwork. Yep. Have a YouTube show I do it live on. Have a little fun. About 4 years, almost. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Thanks. Well, enjoy your lunch. Yeah. That's fine. Thank you. Some people I just drag in here. I'm like, get inside. So I have no idea what we're doing yet. Hopefully it'll start to come together. Hey, it can't smudge. That's a pretty good thing. But I remember I was talking to Nico this morning when I was walking around. I saw him over at the art gallery, and he asked if I had done pen work, and definitely not since high school. Since the days I was kind of just bored in class and you just kind of scribble till it made something. So I thought, let's do that today. What a good challenge. I mean, already I don't, do drawing. And now I'm just doing full scribbles, yo. So we'll see what it turns into. I was thinking in my mind, I had an idea. Chimpanzees and trees. And I don't know how this kind of drawing kind of works, you know, because I'm not even thinking about it. I'm literally just using the ink from the pen. I'll even hold the pen differently. Why not? It's going to be a while before this starts to take shape anyway. Whatever this might be. I have some emphasis obviously around here. The random squiggles. This might be good for like a shorts video. Especially if it turns into something. Right now I'm going to follow the lines I made. Here and there. Aloha Glitter World, welcome. Trying something today. It's more than just a mess. How you doing today?
Boomer League said, thumbs up, thumbs up.
Boomer League, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate the confidence there. In a fully random squiggle. How's everyone doing this fine Saturday anyway? Hopefully y'all are doing well. So I'm just trying to imagine myself being bored out of my mind in high school. I think that was literally the last time I did something like this.
Said, Boomer Karaoke Cut Short Family has issues, not a fan of joy or happiness.
Oh. No, they just have difficulty in expressing it. But I hear your struggle.
So I find my happy here with you, thank you.
That is awesome. Hopefully we can pull something out. I don't know yet. Let's keep drawing. Let's keep scratching into this. I want to get past this stage of whatever's going on here. It's a heck of a... I started wide, you know. I started with the whole thing. So it's going to be a... I should have maybe started way small and worked my way out with just line work. But maybe we can do that right now. I don't know. Wish I had a thicker pen. Right now it looks absolutely horrid. Please do not put your suggestions into the comments. Aloha, just godlike. I'm doing well today, thank you. Trying to do a little experiment. Okay, that's okay. I can deal with that. we'll see where we go with it.
Twitter world said, fun.
Just godlike. I appreciate you showing up and hanging out with us for a little bit. Whatever you're planning to do today, I hope it's a good one. For that matter, everybody here.
Twitter world said, thank you.
Right now, I'm obviously defining some certain areas. Probably run through a few pens today. I don't know how this is going to go. I know that sooner or later the paper starts to rip, so I have to have something really cool before that happens, huh? We'll get there. By the end of it, oh look, smudge. I'll have ink on my hand for sure. I'm gonna try to keep my hand off of the page in case it affects the paper. Extreme line work. But it was a nice idea. I haven't, like I said earlier,
Said,
Nico.
smoking got my head to one side watching and learning.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, so Nico, the guy who was doing his music last night, apologized about the stream. I think it was just the storm that was happening that was affecting, but the stream cut out at one point and then came back in. Anyway, talented guy, and I liked his artwork. I like his chaos and his musical sounds, whatever he was bringing. It was cool. So this morning I'm walking around doing my thing in the morning, saying hi to the neighborhood as I do. And he suggested ink. And I like it. I thought, let's go. Let's do ink. You can't erase. You just have to add. And I'm trying not to rip the paper. Seems like we have a couple. Well, these circles or ellipses I am doing is turning into something, isn't it? Just trying to connect all the, the flow of it, shall we say. Because I guess I still am doing my art. Just not with thousands of lines of paint. So maybe we can get one done much quicker. Let's see what happens. Okay. I even see I see some things happening here. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Where is this? Where is this? Oh wow. So considering that I'm seeing it opposite, so I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, yeah. I had to flip the camera because the camera's in front. So in order for you guys to see it as I see it. I didn't plan on you guys see it as I see it plus reverse. We doing it. We doing something, Every week we come in, we try. We do something. But I think as long as I stay inside my head and keep doing what I'm doing here, it should be okay. The difficulty tends to be staying conscious of you all out there on the internet world, and either, you know, I try to share with you guys some of the processes that are going on in my art, which absolutely helps me process the art itself. So, thanks, guys. It's much harder in video games to keep communicating. It's easy if I'm live, but when I'm trying to make, you know, a video about a certain point of interest in a game or what have you, it's difficult to keep talking. Too much thinking. Too much thinking. Isn't that weird?
Just godlike. Said, I use music.
Yeah, that's a good avenue. Just short of whatever Megan Wolford was just playing. Half-assed Christmas music. Weird. But yeah, music's good to allow yourself to float. But music also, like I just changed that song because it's affecting me, yeah? I don't want to, So sometimes I just want the effect to be me and not music. But I like doing this stuff. See, now I'm feeling a little bit better about this. We're starting to come into some shape, some being here who's, I think it seems like it's all 3D, and she coming at, this is like the sleeve, and the arm goes up to the shoulder, and the neck and the head. And then maybe there's somebody else over here. I don't know. This is interesting. I'm glad I said yes to the challenge. What do you guys see in it? And remember, it's just a subconscious painting, really. That's a drawing, I suppose. I'm just scribbling. And every time I start to think about it, my form becomes more rigid and terrible. So every time you'll see it happen, I'll then snap out of it, and then I'll get loose again. Because I'd rather see a subconscious painting or drawing than a real, what I normally draw.
Just godlike. Said, I am reading. I must build another shelf and keep looking.
Awesome, man. Thank you for stopping in. Good for you for reading. Keep that up. Keep sharing that with friends. I don't read, but I do think it's important. Throwing that out there. There's my 2 cents, huh? I mean, soon I have to do something with this and figure it out, right? think it's important to make smaller movements. I'm kind of looking at what you guys are looking at, and then I'm looking at what I can see. These could be two eyeballs for sure. So let me I'm just gonna keep my movements
Just
small.
highlight. Said, I am reading the art, not a book space. Lol, I am nicely high. You make me calm in a hectic mind.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Appreciate it. Hashtag not Bob Ross. I used to hashtag not Bob Ross on my streams. I'm a fan of Bob Ross. I'm not as good as him, but I like his motivation. I like his calmness. I'm just trying to shadow, if anything, his right side of the face. If this could be a weird alien. It's got a big brain. We haven't even done this side yet, so. Big brain aliens. You heard? Well, it's a hectic world out there. By the way. So, you're not alone. And thank you for confirming some of my favorite things, which is something about this stream. And I'm not here to throw fear into you like every other YouTube thumbnail. We're not here to do anything, as a matter of fact. We're here to just calm down for the next hour and a half. Because, we got a lot going on. Everybody. And I think breaks are good. Oh, oops, I missed the beat. There it was. There it was. Just sharing with you guys, I'm paying attention. We can make fun of music. Okay, I can't do that every time. I just can't.
Said, the people run around like ants. I see them from my windows. I quietly say to them, stop, sit, and chill, but they don't hear.
Nah, they're busy. That's why they're running around. It's a good balance though. If everyone was sitting around just chilling, it'd be a heck of a different place to be in, wouldn't it? So, we need you just as we need them and they need us. Because it's like driving, I'm not an angry man. I don't think I'm an angry human. But get me behind the wheel, and It's an interesting thing. You're all high. It's high stakes. There's a lot of energy. You're paying attention. You're keeping, a lot of things are happening. So you don't have time to be calm, essentially. And then sometimes it could even be painfully angry over something you would never be angry about unless you were doing such a high stakes thing. So, sometimes people have whole families that are just like hungry. So that's high stakes, yo. They gotta provide, and then after a minute, you're like, I need a boat. And then you start providing for the boat. That's cool too. Like I say, it takes all kinds. I think. Look, this guy's kind of funny. This is like his chin and his silly lip. Yeah, he's definitely a character. I think this could be his hair back here. I just gotta work it out. He definitely, he's pouty. He needs an eyeball. He needs two. Where's he looking? Let's just keep.
Just godlike. Said, I can see it, oh my.
Yeah, right? He's all, hello, Lou. How's your beating to be? He has such a thick English accent, you can't even understand him. I mean, even England, UK people can't understand him. I don't know if he's he's super stuffy. Oh, that's just funny to me. Maybe these are glasses. He looks kind of like Mr. Farnsworth. Farnsworth from like a real effed up version of Professor Farnsworth. But let's just keep going with a stuffy Englishman. That's a nice song. Piano. Trying to design a song. As a matter of fact, past couple weeks, I have my piano to sit up in my back kitchen, and I'm just when I walk by it, sometimes I just click it on and then remember what I tried, and then click it off because I suck at it. But then I think about it, process it, and I have it available. It's even in my kitchen. It's just sitting there, and when I need to, I just turn it on and hit those 5 notes, run through it, try to think about like the song, or Space Galleria, it's a dope ass channel or something like that. But basically, I'm trying to write something that's gonna stick in your guys' head, and you can pass it on to your friends at work. Quite excellent. This is a quite excellent kind of a day. At least this will be good for it. Finally turns out pretty funny for like a YouTube short, and I can just time lapse all this, and that should work out pretty well. Okay, so let's finish off his cranium over here. Give him some depth.
GU Sim Racing. Said, hello my dudes.
Hello, Junior.
While I am still on the way home from the modified car show.
Ooh.
Lots of love and positive vibes. Don't forget to smash
Nice, dude. Car shows. How was it, bud? Hope you got some photos.
Starlight said, Junior, my dude lover.
Just giving him some wrinkles on his lip. See, I don't want to try too hard. I just wanted to keep it. I want to keep it kind of subconscious, but now it's hard to keep it subconscious because there's an actual creature here. So, you know, we kind of got to work with him.
Racing said, got like nothing but love, dude. Car show was awesome. Had to go in a old rally car on the dirt stage they have set up there in
What?
Rapid.
That's cool, man. That is so cool. They let you drive. You're like, no, I'm Junior Sim Racing. And they're like, oh, shit, I didn't know you were here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the track today, we have Junior Sim Racing. It's amazing, man. I went to the doctor today, and I went from here. The doctor said he couldn't do anything about my brain. My brain was too popping out of my brain pan. This is my brain pan, and this is my brain, and I couldn't do anything about it. The doctor said I needed some help. Doctor, I said I don't have help. This is what this guy sounds like. Yeah. After that, I gotta go to Dr. Phillips. And Dr. Phillips wasn't gonna help me at all either. Dr. Phillips.
Junior Sim Racing said, put it this way, I don't think they will let me back in one again. He was ignored and he crapped himself.
Oh, shit. Okay, awesome. Or as this guy would say, that's absolutely spectacular. I don't know if he would hold his R's so long, but you know, you get it. It's absolutely spectacular. Pushing the boundaries, buddy. Pushing the boundaries. Love it. Looks like something out of
Junior Sim Racing.
a Hunter S. Thompson
Can't
movie.
pay for the pleasure, so I got my money's worth. Junior Sim Racing said, big love and big thumbs up, everyone.
Big love, big thumbs up. Big ups to you. No, the doctor said I need to quit smoking cigarettes. That's what he sounds like. He smokes too many cigarettes, but he definitely needed a cigarette in his mouth. I don't know about you guys. Bum bum. Oh, I was one note off. What is this? In Peace by Franz Gordon. Bye. Okay, so now it's definitely something. Some dude from our zombie game, and he just, you know, is a real life human with elephantitis. It gets dark around here, folks. Sorry. But, you know, These people are real. Let them smoke already. Geez. Stop telling them what to do. Look at them. This is what God gave them. This is fun. And it was what's fun about this show today. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I've been having fun the whole time, even making the whole initial scratch marks that I felt were wrong on so many levels. But see, the scratch is gonna see, since he smokes and it just kind of surrounds him. Yeah, he is the smoke, but I think it's noticeable that it comes off the end here, and we'll just surround him in some of the scratches. Maybe it'll blend him into the background a little bit better. I don't know. But we came, we saw, and we did something today, and I don't think I'm done, but I am super pleased. Like, if the stream cut out right now, I'd be like, well, nailed it. I don't know what I was expecting to find from doing scribbles, but then again, even in my paintings, I never really understood what I would find by doing them. Just had to start doing them, yeah. And then you find out. So I've had some mixed ideas about, like, do you think I can do my own shocks? Now, I've looked a lot of things up on YouTube. I've, looked up mechanics on YouTube, by the way. They say it's easy enough. I have the tools. The tools I don't have, I can get. Blah, 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 blah. What do we got? Now I'm talking like old Dr. Phillips here. What do you all have planned for this beautiful Sábado Domingo? The weekend is upon us. As Drunk would say, it's Friday, it's time to stop working, and it's time to start drinking. What a guy. What a show. If you guys aren't familiar with Drunk Gaming, it's pretty fun because he imbibes. And to watch that is funny. Yeah. This is the jam. Look at. I don't even know. I think this is might be his ear. I don't know quite yet, really, what this could be. But it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Ears be damned. I think this guy was just messed up, man. To be honest. I think God wasn't kind to him, and nor were his classmates. They led him down a rough road. So, you know, stay in good graces with your creator, and you should have a pretty good time. Such a strange dude this guy is. See, I'm afraid, man. I am so afraid. Oh, it's so weird, man. What I see is so different from what you guys see. But doesn't mean I can't make it work. He's tired. Look at him. Look at how tired he is. He is so sleepy. He probably did a lot today, watched a bunch of TV, you know. Seems like this guy would be all about the television. I mean, I don't know really, but he's so sleepy. Mr. George, I'm calling about that new guy. He's so sleepy. Let's give him some dork eyes. He's got to have some sort of pupils in here, doesn't he? Doesn't he exist somewhere inside here? Yeah, he exists somewhere. I'll tell you what. Yeah, he's definitely looking down. Now, let's help him out. Yeah, soften that up a little bit. Yeah, I know. He's got puffy eyelids. That's what happens. He thought those were his eyes? They were at one point, and then I moved to this line, and then this line, and then they became their own separate thing. Maybe I should keep doing that, give him multiple eyeballs. Again, another reason to... No, let's just keep him. Let's just give him balls on his eyeballs. He's got a real problem. This guy's got so many real problems. It's noticeable. I don't know if you've noticed. Ta-da! And look at this. He's got like this terrible... What's this? What's this line? What's this line doing here? Can someone explain this thing? Gosh darn it. Now we need to... Because I can't erase. This is not a game of erasing. We're just going to add to it. Try to break it up. You know, the folds in his face. He's just so old, I think, that his face is folding in ways that we're not familiar with. You know? He's that old. He's that old. He's that grumpy. He's that sad. Yeah, there we go. We gave him some sadness. It's the piano. It's so sad. He's so sad, Mr. George. He's so sad. Wide circles, you see? You see what you do? You just open it up. Now there's more of an indent here. Since you can't erase, you just have to make changes, whether you like them or not, you know? It's really not even about liking it. Remember this show? It's not even about anything. It's better than Seinfeld. I can go get some cereal if you want. This is my self-portrait. Yeah, I thought I'd do a selfie today for you guys. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I'm just joking. I was just joking. Come on. It looks cooler what you guys are seeing. I like him facing to the right more than facing to the left here. But hey, it is what it is. Now let's keep going and turn it into something else after we stop this. We're just going to stop all of that real quick. We're going to put a hold up on that. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to go into cooking. Ooh, cooking sounds fun. Let's see. Vocals, instrumentals. See? I learned this. This is what you put on cooking channels, eh? Like, welcome everybody. Today we're going to be making a little bit of asparagus, but we're going to be doing it outside. You're like, You might be wondering, Shane, how are you going to cook asparagus on the beach? Well, it's going to take a little prep work. But once you have the prep down, you should be good to go. Mr. Marshall, hello, sir. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to Saturday Morning Art Goon. I'm having fun here with some people online. We're drawing a grumpy old man. I took the challenge up of using a pen only. And that's what we're doing. Pen only.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could see a grumpy old man in there.
Yeah, look at him. He's got a cigarette. He's like, Dr. Phillips. He's had a rough life.
I would say.
He looks better on there, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, you can see it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Isn't that wild?
The inversion of it. That's wild. But now I can see it more clearly there now too. Just a different, slightly different shading. Makes the difference.
Yeah, so anyway, how you doing, bud? What are you doing, bud?
I was just cruising around, had some time to kill.
You're live.
What?
What?
It's a t-shirt. I just came in to thank you for cleaning up the trash in the neighborhood. That was cool.
I do it every day. I appreciate you.
That's how you keep your neighborhood clean.
That's how I keep myself from smoking a morning cigarette. So I have my coffees and stuff, and I'm all jazzed, and then I'm like, fuck, I want to have a cigarette. So my training now is, okay, do a dab, and then walk around with angels and fairy dust in your hair, because in my, I'm high as fuck, and I'm just picking up trash. Keeps me from smoking.
Oh, shoot. That's
Whatever works,
right.
Hey guys,
Hi.
welcome to my studio.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Good way to travel, mostly. No, I believe it.
I just thought you liked being tall.
Taller is nice too. I won't lie.
Yes, sir.
But getting around expeditiously is nice too.
Pain in the barf. Walking is so slow.
It is super slow.
Shucks.
yesterday.
Yeah, who walks anymore? It's ridiculous. Anyway, thank you. Yes, sir.
You still write it?
Oh yeah.
I grew up with steel wheels and clay wheels, the urethane.
Oh my.
That's what we're on.
Nice. Yeah. It was my mode of transportation.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely be along with that.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
You get the right hill, you can go and go. I got an electric one too, where you just go.
Yeah, that was kind of fascinating to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've almost ordered one of those.
But then you have the dangers of this amount of power just in your house.
Yeah.
You have that. I always worry about that.
Yeah.
And then the motors go out.
Yeah.
I worry about that. And then it's expensive. There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, that kind of factor. I don't know.
But a 20-mile wave is not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Where you could just cruise and cruise and you're just feeling it. I love it.
I might do it. I don't know. We'll see.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
But they have many different variations, and
Yeah, there's
big
some-
wheels are
so many
softer.
different types. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking at a lot of different. Yeah.
Thanks, Marshall.
We'll see. I had to get rid of my mountain bike a while back.
Yes, sir. So this is all my artwork.
It's beautiful. I like that.
Thank you very much.
You know, we don't usually like desert, but your
Yeah.
desert's very nice.
Different.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pulling out a little bit of, I don't know what it is myself. I like to just more energy. I don't know. It's just more lines.
I love that one.
Lots of lines.
Oh, this is beautiful.
This one?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that was so I lived in Tucson since 92.
That's where we're from.
Okay. Hence the Sonoran Desert.
Yeah.
It was huge in my life. I just hiked and hiked and hiked and hiked and hiked. None of this is from photographs. When I moved out here a few years ago, I realized, oh no, I can't keep pushing Sonoran Desert's motif.
Yes.
I need the Gila.
Right.
So I took some pictures. That's actually Ben Lilly Trailhead. That's a 3-year
That's
painting.
beautiful.
Thank you. And then that one, the blue one over there, is Lordsburg. off the freeway. So I was moving my stuff out here, trip after trip after trip. And Lordsburg is so fascinating because it's so desolate.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
You know, and so I kind of just, I wanted to be here geographically up here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to paint the Sonoran anymore.
Right, I got you.
Unless I go down there.
Sure, yeah,
And
makes
then it's easy peasy.
Yeah,
Oh, I
makes sense.
love your Sonoran.
Thank you, thank you. So this is finished. That's a Gila painting over there. It's in, I'm working on it. I do about 4 paintings at the same time. Also the cloud painting I'm working on.
Wow.
Actually, it's an ocean painting now. Thanks to my live stream, they changed my mind on that one. And I'm also doing this one.
I like that one too.
Yeah, thank you. That's my, so the blue one over there next to the blue one is my very first ever experience with lines.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like all of it.
That was
It
A number
must be
1.
Really steady.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's a trial.
Yeah.
It's a work in process. But this is a full 360 from that. If you can see, it's much more. So I hope the next round of my paintings will be carrying this. Thank you so much.
They really are.
I mean, you know, they're for, yeah, appreciate you.
How much is this one?
Okay, so I have that's the original in a frame, and I have the print as well. The original Lordsburg. Of course, I didn't call it Lordsburg. What did I call it?
Cheapsburg, super cheapsburg? Really affordablesburg?
Yeah, the cheaper one.
No, I know, just the original.
I hear you. I know. I hear you. It's really only about the size.
Yeah.
So whatever size that is a 24 by 36 or so. No, not even close. 12 by 36. No, 16 by 20. Desert Lordsburg. There it is. 960.
Okay, that's not.
That's the original, and then the Desert Lordsburg is. These are my prints, but they're actually up over there. I put the prices of the prints. So it's $3 an inch on originals.
Okay.
It relieves me of being
Okay, so 9.
carrying.
Not going in.
Yeah, 960,
Okay,
and then 30 cents a square inch on prints because I pay 10 cents a square inch for them.
That's fair, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I pay extremos.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
It's on photo paper. It's done at Reproductions Incorporated, by the way, local Tucson people. I was there since.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, down there on 6. Yeah.
Victor is the man. I used to.
Yeah, Victor, I use Victor.
Okay, so I used to be an architect kind of guy, draftsman, all that jazz. So we would do our work through there in the 90s. And then I became an artist. I needed a place. I used to use Jones Photo because back in the day, the 35 millimeter was the thing. No, they stopped. As a matter of fact, Victor got all their business, and then there was another photo company in town that quit too. And I was like, oh, congrats, because he literally got swamped in the past 5 years. So, yeah, I use him because he's excellent. He spent 12 hours, let me just share this with you, on this painting with me. I sold the original since, but you see how green it is?
Oh, yeah.
The painting was so green. And he came to the first iteration, I was like, no, Victor, that's not it. Where are you looking? So we talked about how he did his job.
Wow.
I make him take my paintings outside because he has to see it in all the forms of life.
Sure, absolutely.
And he now, I mean, they're fans of mine. I'm fans of theirs. I love that place.
No, they're great. I actually
Great people.
I had a part-time delivery job there for a lot of years.
Cool.
Years and years and years. And
For real, they've been there forever.
oh, no,
Like
yeah,
I say,
Yeah, this was probably,
I used them in '95.
God, I think this had to be early 90s.
Yeah, they've been there for
somewhere
that
around there,
long.
but,
So yes, sir. This is what I do. My old life, I had a store in Tucson, smoke shop downtown, across the street from Cafe Pococosa on Pennington.
I'm a big fan of meat. So.
Yeah. So my smoke shop, that's a New York Times article
Wow,
about my
wow.
Tucson store.
Wow.
I think I've been doing things interestingly.
No, you have, yeah. You know, I admire your leap.
Thank you.
You're taking a risk.
Thank you.
That takes a lot of courage.
You know what it took was my mom going up. Look, she saw me do this. She saw me do my coffee club.
Sure,
I had a
sure.
cannabis lounge. That's what
Yeah,
this was.
yeah.
She saw me do all of these things, and then she said, "Look, I'll pay your rent for 2 years.
Wow.
Just paint." started with that one,
Holy moly.
and dude,
Wow,
a
amazing.
whole life has been brought because she gave me the opportunity to be free.
She believed in you, yeah.
Look, I mean, it wasn't like,
Yeah.
yeah, it wasn't like at first, she like, here, I'll pay your, I was 45,
Wow.
I had done some things.
Sure,
Painting
sure, yeah.
companies,
Yeah.
all these different things.
Amazing.
Worked really hard.
Yeah.
And that was the
And that's
easy,
your passion.
and that was the, that was the easiest thing. The easiest transition was doing
Unbelievable.
my passion.
Well, I think you made the right choice.
Thank you.
Oh, are you certain? Well,
So,
or you're not certain?
that was hers.
Okay. That was your mom's?
Yeah.
Wow.
She lived in Mexico.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
get down to Rocky Point, Soshi's is the name of her restaurant. It still exists today.
Really?
Soshi's,
God,
Shoya Bay.
Man, I haven't been to Rocky Point in forever. I grew up on Guam. I grew up surfing and skateboarding. And,
Yes, sir.
of course, we rode really short boards back then.
Yes, sir.
We used to call them landing boards.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, San Clemente here when I was a
Okay,
kid.
so yeah,
my folks drove us to Hemet when I was
Yeah.
young enough to
I've
paint
got a real,
Hemet.
Guam is warm weather.
Yeah.
No wetsuits, no nothing.
No,
So
real
we-
nice.
We were back one summer. It was early in the summer. We were in Huntington Beach, and my dad took us to. I can't remember what beach it was, but they rented surfboards. So my brother and I each rent one. And I swear this is literally what happened. We walk out, we're like this. We get the right here in the water and go, nah.
Yep, too cold. Yeah, what's this, 68?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's
thank you.
yeah.
No, thank you. Not even gonna try.
That's in Lordsburg. Yeah, desert. You can call it whatever you want. I literally call it Desert Lordsburg. I don't really name them. I kind of do. The one to your right directly is the Big Lebowski, the green one.
Oh, I actually, I love the colors in that.
Thank you.
Very calming.
Yeah,
It really is.
that's my tribute to the Coen Brothers Big Lebowski movie. It's a hallucination. Yeah, that's just upright, black and white upright. An artichoke balloon.
Oh, I just noticed that was an artichoke.
Yeah. That was my second New Mexico painting.
Wow.
And then my third New Mexico painting was the 3-year giant stint.
So this one, honey, the original, that one is 960, which is not unreasonable. We'll say it is when we leave, but in front of you.
Yeah,
No, that's
you're good,
that's
man.
a very reasonable.
I get it. Hey, look, it's only been a year since I've been relieved of this pressure.
Wow.
Because I had a discussion with the man who bought my black and white over there.
Yeah.
And he asked me, look, what are you really planning to do? I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
And I told him my story. And he's like, all I'm asking is that you don't, if you're going to sell me this, I asked him for $1,100 and he gave me 19.
Wow.
And then I was, and he asked me to research how much do artists get.
Yeah.
And so I did.
Yeah.
And it's $3 to $6 a square inch.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, $3 a square inch.
No, you're.
I've been doing it since 1997. That's my first ever canvas.
Wow.
That one's 2000. This is 99, and then 2004,
Wow.
and then I started doing this all
Yeah.
recently. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So I've been doing it long enough, and then it relieves me of thinking about, oh, how much is my time worth?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's not worth
Right,
anything.
It's done.
This isn't even worth anything.
Yeah.
If I sold everything in here at 16 grand, this is multiple years of my life. I'm not interested in money.
Good for you.
I probably have a job.
Good for you.
What I'm interested in is doing this and experiencing this, and I've been lucky and blessed.
I kind of went through that on a different level when I retired. I
Amen.
was a firefighter for 30 years.
Awesome.
2 summers. So, but you don't realize how you mold yourself. Even though I tried not to, I became a different person. When I retired, I reverted back to the calm,
got to-
relaxed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's
you
your
don't-
environment. It's the
Right,
stresses of the
you're
job.
right. And you don't realize it because it's incremental when you're going through it. You kind of change a little bit.
Yeah. I used to think humanity was ruined, but then my mom would remind me, no, you just own a store in downtown Tucson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
economically deprived just struggling people in the heat.
Yeah.
They're all cranky. I'm cranky.
Right. Yeah.
I'm the worst of myself. Those 7 years of my life
No.
incrementally, slowly crushed me.
No, I hear you, man.
So good for you for mellowing out.
I went through a real transformation almost. You know, it's like I realized I had become a person that wasn't the person I was.
Well, good, man.
Yeah.
You have a car.
You think I would, right?
Yeah.
You don't?
Well, that's okay.
I have a YouTube show.
Okay. I'm curious to when this one.
I have a website,
Okay.
Even better.
space.glass.
Space.
Space.class. Got it.
Not even a .com. www.space.glass.
Okay, got it.
And
You
this
will
one
see it.
here, This one's not done yet.
No. Everyone loves that one. That's my experimental. That certainly is my experimental piece.
Well, I like your experience.
Everyone, you are not alone. And so it makes me think. I'm confused about. I'm kind of not confused. I think I know why everyone likes it. It's the depth. It's the color. I think depth is huge. The depth is huge. The rockiness. This amount of like we're looking down, and then you also look up. So I'm kind of figuring out what it is I'm doing. That's a practice piece. I would hope to put it on a normal canvas or something different. And if that practice piece works out, it'll be one of the inexpensive ones like that one over there, the Lordsburg one. It won't be one of the, because it's not on a great canvas. I'd have to frame it and have to do something different.
You said space.class.
Space.glass.
Glass.
GLASS. Yeah, because I used to own the smoke shop, I kind of kept that whole thing.
All right, cool.
So yeah, the difference is the canvas. If I made these canvas, and this is more acceptable in the art world. Okay, so these are Chinese-born canvas.
Okay.
These are not acceptable in the art world, so I would happily sell them, but these are like my practice pieces. Yeah. These are things that I would have to frame and display differently.
Right.
You understand? I think you're awesome, and I appreciate you for saying that. It keeps my confidence level up.
Oh,
No, there's some stuff is so standard.
Yes, sir.
Some people try and divert, and it
Too far.
just doesn't work.
No.
You know, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, but this is
Bro, I felt I'm lucky.
the direction you're going is absolutely where you.
Amen, sir. I give me 20 years, it'll be epic. I'll have to name this style.
Wow.
I will get
No,
if
you might. You
yeah,
probably will.
yeah. If I keep going in a direction where it's positive, and yes, I will have to do the Monet thing and be.
That's right. Yeah.
You know.
Well, you never know. You know.
That I won't mind.
No.
And I don't know. I enjoy it every day, and I share it live with the world.
Yeah, I think that's.
So
Well, you get to live here and do what you want.
yes, yes.
That's one thing I like about it. People ask us if we're bored since we retired. How can you be bored when you wake up and do whatever you want? Every day, we just do what we want.
It's beautiful,
no
and you live in
obligation.
such a beautiful place.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
really.
Tucson's really a nice.
Yeah,
The desert's
the
nice.
summers are getting a little brutal for us.
A little,
We live we got a really nice little place, a great neighborhood.
but you can visit here. You can
Yeah,
visit places
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
that's what we were talking about.
Every place has spouts of shitty weather. You know, a lot of the places that have great summers have horrible winters. That would be worse for us.
Way worse.
You know, yeah.
Shoveling
All right,
snow.
we're going to go. Take care, man.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
really great.
A
talking
pleasure
to you.
talking with you both. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're heading in the right direction.
I appreciate you.
Really phenomenal.
I'll be here Monday and Tuesday, the only days I'm closed, but I'm here today, tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Thank you. And that's, yeah. That's my only human. Thank you. He's like, is this Bob Ross? Out there, I put Bob Ross in the window. And I'm glad because I have Muslims across the street, and I don't want them to think it's Muhammad. I'd get my head chopped off. But nobody knows what he looks like, right? Thanks, guys, for holding on. I was just in the middle of talking to some wonderful people. They might be interested in a piece. Wouldn't that be nice? Sell an original piece of art for today would be a true blessing. I will then. I'll tell you what. If I sell that piece of art, it's. Let me move the camera. Burp. That one. That's the one they wanted. If I sell that piece of art, then I will not replace my shocks in my car myself. I will have it done. Because that piece of art, burp, right there, is how much it's going to cost to get my shocks done. Now I could save $350 and do the shocks myself, but I'm about 50-50 and 50-50 about people saying, yeah, you could do that. It's real easy, to, I don't know, you know. And then when it's like that, I have to, you know, rely on my car, and it has to make sure I can make it to Mexico or Tucson, and, you know, relying on someone else's professionalism is something we do, you know. That's why there's professionals who do things. Give them money. But like I say, I'm still, if I don't sell that painting, I'm still contemplating whether to do it myself, you know. You kind of push yourself to do things. But that'll be the bonus. That will be the bonus. Well, hello. How you doing? I am well, thank you. Welcome to my studio. All the artwork is mine. Stuff I like to do. I do it live on the internet even. Yeah, I like to push myself. Howdy. Welcome. Yep, those are all prints. Nicely priced for people, you know. I know what it's like when you're walking around. You're like, well, that's cool and all, but, you know, $1,900, you know, I get it. So I try to just, you know, share my artwork with the world.
I like that, being accessible to people.
It's fun, man. And even recently, I had to re-up on some of my prints. I've been pretty impressed about that. That was like a dream come true for artists.
Yeah.
Because not only do you get to do your own paintings, but then you like say, oh, I'm going to make prints and I'm going to sell them, right? That's a cool idea. Rarely do you get to then do it again, like re-up on those prints that sold. I mean, that's not a normal thing.
Yeah.
You know, and so I even told the guy when I had it done last month, I'm like, this is a dream come true right now, Mr. Victor. I was really pleased.
There's the painting on the internet.
Yeah, I do it live on the internet.
Oh, cool.
Today I'm doing something that I don't do normally. It's a drawing show. The tragedy in front of you is what is live on right in the internet right now. And if you can see right there, it looks a little bit more normal on the internet, and now you're both live. Pardon me. But yeah, so I'm just doing this in front of what? 5 people, two on Twitch, 3 on YouTube, and we just talk. But normally, yeah, it's my art. This is what I'm very comfortable with doing, my painting.
Right.
This is what I'm very not comfortable with doing, drawing of any sort.
Oh, okay.
And today I had a challenge, use ink, because you can't erase. And usually I'm doing shading with, it's Saturday show, just Saturdays I draw. So Thursdays I paint, Saturdays I draw, Sundays I paint, Tuesdays I game. Simple.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then I edit all my stuff every other day of the week.
Very cool.
Yeah, this is terrible. Don't get me wrong. This is
It's
interesting.
interesting.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's not this.
Yeah.
This is what I'm very confident and comfortable in doing. This is insane. But I want to challenge myself every day, or at least every Saturday. And this show is called Saturday Morning Art Goon. I'm the Art Goon.
I'm gonna look for you because I watch Twitch and I also game.
Well, Space Galleria is my YouTube and Twitch channels. Because of my smoke shop, Space Galleria, Space Smoke Shop, I kind of paid dearly for that name, and I have held onto it like I'm holding onto a cliff's edge.
That's a really good name. I was gonna say.
So Space Galleria on YouTube and Twitch. You'll find me. I'm live now. You'll see yourself if you walk in front of the camera.
All right.
But yeah, I just try to have fun. Again, Tuesdays I play 7 Days to Die with a guy in Europe. We do that at 2 p.m. or no, noon here because it's 7 p.m. there.
Yeah.
So I just try to have, just do stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I like 7 Days because it's a building game, or we play, I'm trying to talk them into Rust. I play Rocket League.
Oh, I love Rocket
Oh, that's
League.
fun.
Oh, it's a bunch of fun.
I've been playing a lot of Holdfast. It's huge multiplayer, like 150 people per server.
Oh, my.
Napoleonic warfare, but it's like
Oh my.
it's got a good vibe. There's like funny stuff, people talking in their servers, like here in Europe,
Nice.
and so it's a lot of fun.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah, because they can get toxic as F
Yeah, this
on
is one
many
just-
games, but
It's not toxic.
yeah, that's kind of cool to find a
Very
community
rare.
that's different.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And,
What's it called? Falling Fast?
Hold fast.
Hold Fast.
Hold fast. It's a lot of fun.
Nice, dude. Thank you. I'll look it up.
Yeah, for sure. At least watch a video on YouTube or something
Yeah.
so you get an idea of
I love it.
what it is. But
I love it, man. It's the future. That's why I've been doing YouTube for years. I just think it's a blast to challenge myself or to drop my ego. And that, again, years of me painting in front of cameras has allowed me to remember. I mean, any artist back in the day would be like, "Can't see it till it's finished," you know. The challenge is breaking that. Just being able to, and it's the most boring show on the internet. That's my paintbrush. This one paintbrush has painted every
Really?
painting you see in here.
wow.
This is the most famous paintbrush on the internet. More famous than Bob Ross's Pro.
That's awesome.
No, I'm just kidding. But I think it is awesome because it's a slow. Again, I love that it's the most boring show on the internet.
What is this one called?
Ah, Trippy Desert. Yep, and that one's $30.
Oh, okay.
That one that you see, that size is $30.
Okay.
You could put like a GPS or something on your pen so you could see just. If you search that line out.
Ooh. How many distance? How many kilometers I traveled?
To do,
Bro, you can. There's got to be a way. I have
there
a
has
smart.
to be a way to keep track of your movement.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be really cool. I don't know.
That is a great idea. I have a smart PC guy. The only way I can do any of this is with a smart PC guy, right? And he helps me from Tucson because that's where I used to. I moved from there. So he didn't move with me. Too bad. He has a job and all. What a sucker. Nevertheless, I'm going to talk to him about this because there are, with a digital pen and a digital thing, that is a trackable mark. Now, it doesn't mean I can't track analog systems because I use Premiere and I know how to track objects. But what you need to do is have a marker on your marker. So we could go digital.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, and it could be
Like
something I could
marker.
just hold in my hand with the pen. Well, this is, we're on to something, sir.
He's a computer nerd.
Well, I wish I was. I'm just an idea guy. See, I surround myself with smart people, and that makes me the dumbest human because when
No,
I'm out here alone, bro.
you're doing really good. I mean, this is.
But I have them come out on a train every once in a while. You know what I mean? I pull them out here. I'm like, come on out to Lawrenceburg. I'll pick you up, bro. I need some. We took the guts out of this PC, and I have two in the back that are Frankenstein together with an Elgato, and that's what does my whole stream because I'm out here in Silver City, which is good luck on the internet. So I pay dearly. Even the kids who know that I stream, they're like, "You stream from here, like a game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but there's no way your parents are gonna let you do that because your crazy out here. So yeah, I have struggles. You like the Turkey Desert?
I do like the turkey there. Is it
I have a
part of
bigger
this-
one too. You
Is
take
it in the tubes or is you?
Yeah, it's in the tubes. So that one's just for your hands.
Okay, I was looking for it.
And then you're like, I don't know if Turkey Desert exists anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck because there's this one too, which is
Oh, that's really cool.
so this one is the bigger one, and I'd give it to you with a free frame, and that would be $100.
I have that much space.
I understand. And that's why I made the smaller one.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just find the
I know,
smaller
it's
Turkey
not so-
Desert, or we get the one that is that for even cheaper, because it's the last one.
Oh, okay.
I do not see. Okay, so it's either Mushroom Desert or Trippy Desert, because it used to have two different names.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. Here
It's
it
not
is,
mushroom.
Mushroom
Oh,
Fest.
that's the big
That's
one.
the big one. And yeah, these are gonna all be giants. So,
Okay.
yeah, it looks like you can have this one at a discount.
Okay.
So
I want to get that one and that one. So
Ooh.
do you want to just put
Yeah,
it
put it in that one.
in that?
Yeah.
Or will it go?
Yeah.
Because that's, yeah, that's still
Perfect.
right.
Perfect.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for supporting artists.
Sure.
So
Our
this is
whole
Pocket
house is
Zero.
filled with art from artists nearby. We live in
Okay.
Tucson, but we're here too.
Yeah,
So.
my parents have a place here, so we come here a lot.
All right, all right. So, yeah, I'll give you both these at this price since it's cheaper. And it's $46. Seems fair. Yeesh. Come on. I get these done at Reproductions Incorporated in Tucson.
Oh, okay.
I used to be a draftsman, so I would do a lot of my work there. Oh, 50. Okay, I owe you 4. The challenge accepted.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Just keep the change and use it for your bandwidth.
Where'd he go?
Okay, but I got a 5 for you.
No, we're okay.
Keep
It's
it.
worth it. It's
Use it
worth
for
it
the
to me.
bandwidth.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you both so much. I hope to
Your
see
name?
you online. My name is Shane Dalton.
Shane, I'm Bill.
Shane.
This is
Bill,
Yvonne.
Yvonne,
Oh, it's free online.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please say hi when you're there.
This is awesome.
And check out that game. It's Hold Fast.
Hold fast.
Yeah, I'm totally on it. It's
I'm gonna look at it right now, bro.
awesome.
I'm gonna waste these people's time while they're watching me. While I look at Hold Fast.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, they'll enjoy it.
All right, cheers, guys. Thank you. Well, isn't that something? We just sold ourselves to Prince. Hold fast is the game. That this guy's into, eh? I don't see. Oh. Yep. Holy cow. There is a whole bunch of people running around. Okay. Okay, this looks fun. I can't just start watching YouTube. Not yet. We're drawing here, people. Yo, we just made money selling prints. And that's how we do it, folks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my existence. We drew a grumpy dude he's got, I don't know if I can keep drawing him. My grumpiness is, well, I don't think I was really ever grumpy today, to be honest. Are you guys ever grumpy? Maybe I about got your problem with my brain pan. My brain pan. I always get excited when I sell some prints, yo. It's crazy. It's a wild time. It's a wild thing to be an artist and to create something. Like my dad's an artist in his own right. You know, he's a builder of bricks and walls and chimneys and houses and patios and all kinds of things through his existence. And that is a whole constructive kind of thing. This would be like as if he were to build all the bricks, then go dig up all the dirt and put it in a sand pile, then go to the lime and dig up all the lime and put it in a lime pile. And then once you construct all the pieces, then build those blocks into something. It just seems like it's like a whole other existence of art to start with something completely blank. And I certainly am not trying to sound disrespectful. It sounds that way when it comes out of my mouth pan. But what I'm saying is that, like, he is an artist in his own right. That he's building these giant structures or small structures, and they were quaint or functional, utilitarian. There's all these levels to it. Whereas this isn't any of that. This is just taking something blank and making a grumpy man out of it. Constructing still, I guess. I can definitely respect that art form way more when it comes to utilitarian stuff, and I think that's where it comes to me, where I'm like, I don't understand when every time somebody buys prints like they just did, it blows my mind because they're not buying something that's utilitarian. What up, bird? So the last people who were just in here, we have a question for you, sir. So I'm thinking they were like, the guy was said to me, he says, I wonder if you can
Maybe an alien heart like extra chambers.
hook this up, hook your pen up to something that would travel the distance, you know, like share with people how far this scribble has taken. And I was like, ooh, that's a possibility. They have the obvious pens and the computer screen that could quantize that information. But I wonder if there's something you could, like an electric pen with ink. You'd be like, that's 16 kilometers. But yes, just sold 2 prints to some people.
Here's a gay guy. Said, they sell pens you can draw on paper that also record digitally.
Dude, this guy. Yeah, because there's some distance traveled here. The challenge today, Bearded, was to use a pen. It doesn't erase. It doesn't smudge. It just gets on you. So that, you know, just use a pen, see what happens. And we seem to have made a grumpy dude. A real grumpy Dr. Phillips is what I call him. He's had a hard life. Real old. The folds even look improper. How you do it on this fine day? Hot enough for you down there in Tucson? Yeah, he's messed up, bro. He got problems.
Here's a gay guy. Said, yeah,
Yeah, it's warm. Yeah, bro.
here's a gay guy. Said, got a little rain this week.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Bearded gay guy said, heavy enough to kick me off the internet at work.
Yeah, nice. That's a problem if you get kicked off, man. Kind of treated this whole thing like I would treat my paintings, where I came in and scribbled a bunch of short curlies all over the place. And then I went in with the more short curlies until they started to give depth and shadow, and then it became this dude. And now I'm just keeping going. That guy was pretty confidently looking at that painting, by the way, and then he told his wife, "It's really not that bad." And then they were all excited, and then he said that he'll tell her how expensive it was outside, but he was just joking, and I'm like, "Oh, that's funny. He wants it." So, God willing, we'll get that one sold. And we already sold out of the Trippy Desert,
Water Racing said,
so that's
that
cool.
is wild, dude. Holy moly.
Yeah, isn't it? This poor dude. How you doing, Butter? Nice to see you, bud. Yeah, this is my challenge today was using a pen, and boy, did we use a pen. Boy, have we used a pen. And we're not done. This is Dr. Phillips, and he's a very ugly man who's lived an ugly life. And Dr. Phillips, he might have been a judge. Judge Phillips here. Very ugly man, and he judged. He did. How's things been treating you, Votter? Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this myself, guys, but we're doing it. I think gathering emotions.
Water Racing said, I am a very lucky man. Life is good.
You're lucky because your face isn't distorted like this. This is straight out of like Naked Lunch, a little Burroughs, maybe a little. I'm still sticking with like, a painful. He's definitely in pain, right? This isn't a comfortable state that this man lives in. I don't know if there's too much more I could really screw with this. I mean, I can keep going. So, I guess. How about if I just keep going? That's what this challenge was all about. He's missing a nose. You think it came off in cancer? You think he's just been out in the desert for so long? That his face is just tumored. His tumor face is too much. Too much of a tumor. Tumeric. Okay, I'll stop. I apologize. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of any of this, by the way. And, hey, guess what? Did I really? Ladies and gentlemen, challenge accepted. I ran out of ink. This is a glass belt buckle made by Jonathan Russell in Tucson, Arizona.
Motor racing. Said. Nice. Beer
There's
day
the
guy.
back of it.
Said. Pouring liquid.
Oh, it's also a hand pipe. There's the mouthpiece. There's the bowl. There's the carburetor. But look, they're twinsies. These guys are twinsies. I think he's sad that he's not him. He's like, how come I'm not that guy? Trying to get it without the glare. Anyway, I think I'm done here. I ran out of ink. I broke the pen, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.